Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode on Zetacraft Season 2. In today's episode, as you can see, we're starting off our shop. Amazing armor stand shop, because we actually have an armor stand. An armor stand? What's an armor stand? What's wrong with me? I meant to say an armor stand job. Finally, after like, I don't know, these are 3 weeks of this shop being open, I finally get my first, well not actually not my first request, my second armor stand request. As you can see, this request was made by Ricky because he wanted me to make some armor stand works in his starter base right over here. This place is also known as the, if I'm not wrong, the Sunflower Square. Yeah, the Sunflower Square. And he specifically wanted me to make something Skyrim. Something Skyrim themed right over here. All of the spaces for me to work with. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've never played Skyrim before, like ever. So I'm gonna do a lot of research before building anything here. It's supposed to be Skyrim related. I'm gonna try my best. And also, me and Ricky actually recorded together doing this, except I didn't record. Because, you know, I didn't think it would be necessary for us to record. But he did, and I didn't, and I feel kind of dumb now. It's a bit embarrassing, but I really like this building. If I'm not wrong, he did tell me this is the Lakeview Manor from Skyrim. So, I'm pretty sure he said it's a 1:1 scale. So, good job on that one, Ricky. Good job. It looks very nice. But currently, this isn't the time to actually build the Skyrim armor stand works, because I'm going to be building that later, as in this episode I want to focus on something different. Something again to do with the mega base. And that would be getting all of these materials sorted out, man. I started grinding for some materials like spruce logs, acacia logs, oak logs, and other logs, and whatever logs. I also want stone, andesite, diorite, granite, every single other material which I'll probably be using this season. But then, on the other hand, I could just do that off camera and focus on building these buildings right here, which I really want to build. And the bad part is that the beacon doesn't, I don't have any rockets here, I do. Give me the rockets. The beacon doesn't even reach this far. I need to make another beacon here, which really annoys me. But thankfully, I actually did buy a beacon couple, I don't know, weeks ago or whatever. If I could find it. Where's my beacon? In this episode, I'll probably be focusing on building the buildings right here instead of expanding the dock. Just because, well, first of all, I don't want to grind for acacia logs. It's like the worst thing you could possibly do. At least for me. So I would rather freestyle some buildings right here. Is this a good idea? Probably not. But hey, if it turns out bad, then I'll just, I don't know, probably just kick myself in the face. But anyway, I think this is a great idea to hop into a time lapse, building some new buildings. And yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's go. Ouch. And there we go. These are some of the buildings which are gonna be in the dock. And honestly, I quite like the architecture of all of these buildings. I went with the same roof color, you know, for the outer. I don't actually know what this is called, but for this little area right here. Just because polished deep slate just looks really nice on buildings, and I thought it'll fit in, and it does. And then the pipes which are going through the buildings, and the gears on top of this one. Damn, I really like this. And a doorway to this one, like from here. And honestly, I am really happy with what I was able to come up with. I really struggled at the beginning with this one. I didn't know what I was going to go for, but then I laid out the main structure of these buildings and then got to building and built this. And I'm really proud of myself. And obviously, I also put a pathway in between these buildings and this side. For now, it's got like it has a like little tunnel over here. I don't know if I want to keep the top part, just because, you know, I think it'll look better without the top. But I mean, that's just my opinion. But then on the other hand, I quite like the small tunnel which I made. But for now, it can be. And one more thing, actually, let me just quickly pull this out. Like this. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I got this. Okay. Camera. Where's the camera? Camera's over there, right? Yeah, about right there. Okay, let's just quickly scroll in. Move this way. Okay, that's a little bit too far. Okay, I'm really happy how the buildings turned out, but I do want to add some armor stand action just because, you know, I want people to be around this dock as there's people in cities. So I'm just gonna quickly build some armor stand people and workers and whatever stuff. And if my viewers can be so generous, can you just give me like a second to build all the armor stands which are going to be, you know, in this dock? Yeah, you will. Thanks. And I finally did it. I had the armor stands. Yeah, but if I'm being serious, using the camera is very difficult. Like, you know, having pressing this button and then trying to do anything with it, it's quite difficult, you know. But anyway, as I said before, I did add them, and I guess I should probably show them all. So the very first one which I actually added was the one right there. As you can see, let's fly over here on top of this tree. Come on, thank you. He's cleaning some bird poop from the window, which I think was quite of a that was like a normal thing to do. Like the most normal thing you could possibly have done. I mean, I could have definitely tried better with the bird poop, I just didn't have the time. And I mean, he doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look too bad. And this guy is checking if the slime pipes are either infested or leaking out. And oh, I think there might be a little bit of a leak here. Huh. Well, that sucks for him. Anyway, this guy's just carrying some barrels around, you know, just being useful. This one's just sitting on the crane because he thinks he's better than everyone, drinking his, I don't know, this thing. The one which I was next to over here, he's just admiring the view into the ocean, just like the guy right here, but looking off this way. And if I'm being honest, I'm quite happy with how much I did this episode. Like, I'm really happy. Though, I'll probably change this later. Actually, no, let's just change this now. It did annoy me. Well, I think it should be 1 up. Oh, can't even place blocks correctly. Ta-da! Yep, like this. So yeah, as said before, I am very happy with how much I've done this episode and what I, you know, was able to do. I definitely could have done some other bits, but I guess I just haven't, just because I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing with this part of the mega base. Oh, and this cargo down here, I'll probably remake it. I'll probably change some stuff, like a little bit of stuff, but probably remake it into small offices that used to be cargo. Probably just get rid of some of these iron blocks and put in windows. Actually, I could probably do that now. Just give me a sec. Yeah, something like this. I don't think that's too bad. Although I think it looks a little bit odd now, so I may add in a stripe. Like this maybe? What if I add another, like a double stripe right here? What about this? I mean, it's okay. What if I add even more stripes? Huh? And 1 stripe right here. Hey, that's not too bad. And for the top one, I guess I'm gonna leave it for now. I might add something else on top of it, but I'll leave it for now. And in next episode, this may be a little bit obvious, but I'm obviously gonna go and make the something Skyrim related at Ricky's starter base slash the what was it, the Sunflower Square, if I'm not wrong. And also build the extension to the dock right here. And I should probably tell you this, guys, but this episode took me a little bit longer to release just because I took my time with it. But sadly, this will be the end of episode 4 of Zetacraft of season 2. And if you enjoyed watching this episode, I'm glad to hear, and goodbye.